What's going on, everybody? Going to be checking out the new Marvel Snap OTA today. We had a couple of big changes and some cards that have been definitely dominating the meta. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. That'll pull up for us. There we go. Just gotta give it a second. I guess for starters, the big one to talk about would be Loki. This is a card that I was pretty relying on. He's going from a 3/5 to a 2/2. Definitely going to be changing. I don't know if that's for the better or for the worse. But I guess you can't really see the OTAs. It's not working there. But okay, we'll go into the collection and we'll try to do this. Come on, no. There we go. So, Loki, probably one of my favorite decks. Going from a 3/5 to a 2/2. You replace all your deck with your opponent's starting deck, and then you give it -1. This used to have a draw on top of it too, plus have 3 more power, which was a huge bonus. But in attempts to kind of nerf this card from its former glory, I guess they're shaving some power off of it, getting rid of your draw. Bums me out a little bit, but just brings more room for growth with it. I guess cards that were buffed that are probably going to see some new play. The one I'm most excited about is Atuma. Atuma used to destroy itself if there was another card in its lane. Now it destroys a card of lesser value if it's in the lane. So Atuma is going to see a lot more play in the meta. It's kind of got anti-clog synergy. So if people are trying to fill your lanes up with a bunch of cards, he'll destroy them for you. Also has other weird synergies too, like in this deck. Things like Bucky Barnes. If you destroy Bucky Barnes, you replace him with the Winter Soldier. So that's going to be pretty cool to place. You know, on 2 you place Bucky Barnes, on 3 you do something else, and then on 4 you go into Atuma. Destroy those cards in that lane. I got a couple of them queued up with him. He's the main one I really wanted to test out. This is another really cool one, Nimrod. When this is destroyed, add a copy to each other location. So on 4, if you play Atuma, and then on 6 you play Nimrod in the same lane at the end of the turn, Nimrod's going to be destroyed, be shot over to 2 other lanes, and then you can go into Carnage, which destroys the card in that lane. He gets +2 for each one. And then you can go into a Venom, and he eats the power of the card. So just kind of a way to spread out a ton of power all over the board. It's a really cool way to interact with the cards. Atuma kind of gives you another nice piece to that. And then you got Death. Cards cost 1 less for each card you destroy in the game. So this 8 can go down to a 0 cost card. A 0/12 is just premium in terms of the game. And then Destroyer. Destroy your cards at all other locations. 6/14, premium stat lines. Another way to spread out some power, of course, all over the place. So, got Nimrod, got the Scar deck, and then we got the Wolf Clog deck, which I'm pretty excited to play too. Werewolf is one of my favorite cards. After you play a card here with an on reveal, it jumps there. So you can kind of have this card jumping back and forth between lanes, building up power. It's a little challenging, especially if you're going to play a Clog deck, but you got a couple of ways to kind of help with that. Beast, which will pick up the cards, return them to your hand. Viper, which will send the cards over. And And then, of course, a Tuma, which will destroy the cards. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some games with a couple of these guys, see how they do. We're really close to hitting our Young Avenger bonus here, and we get this awesome Kate Bishop variant. Flavano is one of my favorite artists in the whole game, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. I think we're going to start off with this Scarred one. See what we can't do. We're facing Hoggeth, the one and only. So if you're not aware, you got 3 locations. Your goal is to win 2 out of the 3 locations. You have a snap feature, which is kind of like raising the stakes. It's like doubling down, thinking that you're going to win. If you snap, it goes up to a 2 cube game, and then if the game's finished with 1 snap, it becomes a 4 cube game. If you both snap, it'll be a 4 cube game, and then at the end of it, it'll be an 8 cube game. So it's kind of like poker in essence, where like kind of got to double down on yourself if you think it's going to work. So we got the hub, which added a random Drax to our hand. And then we got Starlight Citadel, so this will swap everything around. So this is turn 2. We're going to go ahead and play Bucky Barnes. We're going to play him over here in this lane. It's a for sure location, so that way if this is armor or something like that, Wakanda Embassy, not blocked. We don't really have a 3-cost play here, so I think the best thing we can do is use Carnage to eat Bucky and give us a Winter Soldier. This is a 10-point combo here. Give us 10 in this lane, make death 1 more cheaper, as you can see here. Plus it gives Mockingbird another cost off of her thing. So then we've got that fun synergies. Play another 10-point play. I think we're going to go ahead and put a Tuma in the middle. That puts us 10 at each lane. Gives us priority going into turn 5. Looks like they're going to be playing a discard deck. Mobius Dacian. Yeah, they're going to put 2 of the shards into his hand. These Mimosa shards double Dacian's power if they're destroyed or discarded. Yeah, so they're going to discard that first shard. Pretty nice play there by them. I think we're going to put Hood into a Tuma. Hopefully this will destroy him. And then with that being the case, we'll also play Squirrel Girl. This will make our Mockingbird cheaper. So that way we can hopefully play that as a cheap cost card and get some more power out on it. I don't know if we're going to win this. They've got a pretty nice setup here. They can destroy another Dacian thing. He's going to be a 16 power. And then they slam down a giant She-Hulk. We're going to see what we're going to get here. We get our Call Obsidian. They get an Arlen Zola. This should be interesting. What do they discard? There's our Killmonger. Their Super Giant. I'm not sure if that's what they wanted to happen, but we got rid of our Hood there, so our negative power's gone. Death is that much cheaper for us, so... Hey Crit, how's it going? Or Cat, I'm sorry. So we got 21 power here. I don't think they're winning this one. I think our play for sure is going to be Death into Demon. So this will be 10... 22, 28. I'm not sure we win this one, but I think it's worth sticking it out, see if we can't pull off a win here. Puts them at 25. I think we'll be 27? 28. But hey, that ended up being a win there. That was a nice one. Oh, no, it didn't. It destroys a random one, huh? I guess I wasn't clear on that. With less power, so it doesn't specify like if it's the least power or if it's just one with less power. So that's a good thing to note with this change. You know, with the OTAs, they change cards around. You're not really sure how exactly they work. I thought it would destroy the card with the least power, not a random one with less power. So that's good to note as we continue to go into playing Atuma decks. Almost a win. Gotta love that Scar variant. His hair moves and stuff. Appreciate everyone tuning in and just trying to play out some Marvel Snap new update, seeing how they do. Pretty big change. Just got the Marvel Snap community kind of in uproar. A lot of people upset with some of the changes. Change is inevitable with these types of games. Cards go up, cards go down. It's kind of cool to experiment and give it a different type of spice, especially when I've been playing the game since beta. Ooh, Warrior Falls is good for a destroy deck. We don't have a turn 1 play, so we're going to be going with Bucky on turn 2 here. We'll go ahead and end our turn. Check this guy out, see what he's doing. He's a pretty good player, it looks like. We're going to play our Bucky over here. Our turn 3 play. Ooh, we get Bar with no name. Oh man, these are some interesting locations. So you want to have the least power here, and we played a power here, so this is not looking too good for us. Maybe we hope that Nico's really cool. She's a fun card. She's got 6 different spells that roll every turn, and one of her spells is you can change the card's location. So we're gonna hope she rolls that before this is all said and done, or else we're gonna be retreating before this is done. So Korg and Rock Slide. Ooh, see, that's even better. So now they have more power here for us. If we put it here in Ant Maze, it's going to shoot it left or right with 3 more power. So that's a little nerve-wracking. I think we're going to put it in Warrior Falls. It'll be hard to beat in Warrior Falls. It'll destroy this Korg and it'll make our death a little bit cheaper. Here. After your next card, give it +2. I'm not sure we want to do that. So I think what we're going to do is try to make our death that much cheaper. So Squirrel Girl is going to put 3 squirrels out. 1, 2, 3. And then Nico is a 1-cost card. Killmonger will destroy all 1-cost cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll make our death 3 next turn. That's a pretty nice death going into this. So. Ooh, Black Bolt. Discard our card. So we're not going to really lose this location. So this is a win over here. So I think what we're going to do is go Rock into Atuma. This kind of seals this at 22 for us. Let's see what they've got. Stature and a Darkhawk. I don't think your Darkhawk's winning that. So we squeak out a win here. This is kind of he emotes with the Deadpool. We're going to go ahead and hit him with the Beast. It's a Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Pretty funny. But yeah, you kind of don't want to play in these unknown locations because we played Bucky here and this was Bar with no name and we almost lost that. Luckily, we had Aunt May shoot the Rock Slide over here, give them more power. A nice little victory to pick up. Go into the next one. Alright. So we do get a turn 1 play this time. We get Nico Minoru. And she's going to make our next card a demon if we can currently play it, which I don't know if we want to do that because we don't want to turn a valuable card into a demon if we need that effect. So we're going to skip this turn out. Korg. We're going to shuffle another rock into our deck. Those pesky rocks. Nice. That's a really nice one. So we can change a location and play our Squirrel Girl out at once. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Nico, and then we're going to play it here. Get this location revealed, see what we're dealing with for the board going into turn 3. Give us a Widow's Kiss, which unequivocally makes our Mockingbird cheaper. And our Squirrels are going to make it cheaper, so this is going to be a nice, what is it going to go down to? A 310. And then our 6 card, oh, that's so nice. So Titan makes our 6 cards cost 1 less. So our Mockingbird went down to a 2 cost now. These two kind of have synergy, Scar and Mockingbird. Cost 2 less for each card with 10 or more power. So if we play our Mockingbird out here, he's going to go down to a 3 cost. And then I think that's what we're going to do. Got our Mockingbird out, down to a 3 cost. We get our Coal Obsidian out. He's another 10 cost. That'll make our Scar even cheaper. I'll make him a 1 cost next turn. So we're going to get our Coal Obsidian out. They put a Cosmo down. Not really doing too much for us. Ooh, the Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi destroys all enemy cards here that have 10 or more power. So they were able to delete our Mockingbird. Think we want to play our Scar out. Maybe not. I think we go Killmonger with our Hood. This will get us more power. And if we end up drawing, our death next turn, it'll be really cheap for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be a 4 cost. Let's go ahead and do that. We get our demon. And then go ahead and delete all these squirrels. So it looks like we get a Scar and a demon going into this turn. Oh, let's see. How do we want to go about doing this? I think we'll go Scar in this lane. I think we will go Demon here. I think we'll go Sentinel. I think we'll snap them. I think they're expecting us to kind of lose this. So I think we're going to go into Scar here. And then I think we're going to go this into this. I think we have a pretty good chance here. Oh, we're going to lose out by 1 here. So we lost out by 1. We were oh, it's a tie actually. Yeah, that was a really well played game. Both me and my opponent put out equal power. That's pretty cool. 18 to 19, 8 to 9, and then 3 to 3. So no changes there in terms of our cubes. We want to try to get our cubes up to 100. That's the Covenant Infinite. Looks like we did complete some missions though. Hello. Alright, let's go ahead and queue up into another one. So we do have a turn 1 play here with our Nico Minora. Not gonna do what we needed to do though because of Lamora. No cards are revealed this turn. But this is probably Nico's best ability. You only have 12 cards in your deck in this game. So, Nico's ability here lets you draw 2 of them if you destroy something. And we are a destroyed deck. So we're going to go ahead and go into that. Ooh, and the Triskelion going to fill our hand with stuff. That's interesting. Hey, I guess that's a good thing, because we don't have to waste any power. Yellow Jacket's a free card, so we're going to let that be destroyed by Nico. And then we'll play our Cloak, because it's a 2 power or 4 energy. It's a lot of power for a 2 cost. So, Yellow Jacket gets destroyed. We draw 2 cards. Luckily, one of them's our Death. They look like they are extremely weak to Killmonger, so we're going to hope we draw that at some point. So we will go Bucky. Actually, Cloak lets you move cards to that location. So we're going to move our Nico there, put our Bucky here, and then next turn, we are going to eat all of them with our Carnage. Yeah, so like I was saying, we're going to eat these guys with our Carnage. We'll go ahead and play our other Cloaks. That way we are energy efficient. Bucky will turn into the Winter Soldier. So this would be a nice play for Death, and this will turn out to be a pretty good lane that we have built here. And they're all but filling themselves up. They do have Marvel Boy, which is going to give them 3 to each one of their 1-drops. And we're really hoping... We got 4 cards left in our deck. We got 1 more draw. If we get a Killmonger, we are definitely going to snap these guys. What's our most efficient play here? I think we're going to build into this lane. And then we might play our Death out. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So they cap themselves out here with a blue Marvel. They're at 15 power there. Marvel Boy could always change the way that this thing is going to go out. Oh, we don't get our Killmonger. That's unfortunate. I think we're going to leave here. I don't think we have the ability to beat them out. We don't have enough power. I was really hoping that we would draw a Killmonger. We could destroy all the cards on their board with that. So we're going to retreat later. Save our extra cube here. Can always give them the Heimdall. Oh no! Alright. I actually quite enjoy this deck. It's been quite a fun change of pace from the Loki stuff I've been playing a whole bunch. He nerfed him into the ground. Let's try this again. Your cubes, give them to me. This guy wants our cubes. We're going to try everything to not give them to him. I don't know what's going on here. Now on the load. There we are. Hi, Kaloo. Ooh, this is a pretty nice setup that we have going on here so far. So this will destroy one of the enemy's cards if we play here this turn. So we're going to go ahead and play there. Hopefully delete one of their good cards that they need out of their deck, thinning them out. She-Hulk gone, that's nice. Uh-oh. There goes our Death. That's not cool. We needed her. I think we'll go ahead and Carnage here. Or Bucky Barnes, I'm sorry, so we can Carnage next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Do, do, do. They are Arsham deck. You see, they have 21 cards in their deck, so Arsham is a pretty crazy card. It gives you 1 extra energy per turn, but it puts like 15 extra cards in your deck, so it makes it extremely random what they're going to be doing. So we just kind of have to guess. They're going to be playing random cards like Valentine and Hercules. So go ahead and he's snapping here. I'm not sure I like that. Arsham is one of the most like they're going to be able to do something here pretty good. So I think we're going to save that cube and retreat.
Next time you do go live though, make sure you share it in Discord. I just did. For some odd reason, people don't get notifications.
Oh no, the game is lagging. Oh no. Looks like we crashed out of that one. Not sure if that counted against us. We'll go on to the next one.
You can tell when that computer starts working because that fan kicks in.
Yeah.
And that's when it. And I think I might retry to do the card game, but not do the camera.
Not do the camera.
Yeah, I got that wireless mic, so maybe that'll help.
So not having you to have it on this.
Well, I think the with it running with the camera, it's.
Okay, so put us back into that old game and let us know that we were able to escape that. Got a little bit of lag going on here. Alright, let's queue up to our next one.
Got 7 lights.
Oh, really? Need more cubes, don't we all, buddy? Alright, so our turn 1 play is going to be the Hood. Go ahead and play him out right into Mountain. Selena gives us both in our hand a -3 power. Oh, it just got interesting. It's a TVA game. So instead of being a 6-turn game, this will only be a 4-turn game. So we'll go ahead and put Bucky Barnes next to the Hood here so we can eat him with Carnage. That'll be our turn 3 play. We'll go Carnage. We'll eat this lane. Then we'll get Winter Soldier and Carnage there. And then we'll play the Demon out somewhere. And wherever we play the Demon out, we'll play Cull Obsidian there. And we'll hope those are enough to win 2 lanes. Ooh, we get an extra energy too. Tinker's Warp Shots, nice in a TVA game. I think we'll Squirrel Girl into Carnage into Demon. So the Squirrel, the way you order cards is really important. So Squirrel Girl adds a squirrel to each other one. So this will give Carnage an extra target here to eat. And then this will give Demon and a squirrel here. So we're going to do that. They get a vision. Wow. Are they playing Arsham? They are. Gotta start checking that. Time's up. Certainly is. Oh, and they're going to retreat out. So we get the 1 cube there. That's a nice win. It's always nice when you beat out an Arsham deck. They are just so strong. Seems like we're breaking even with this deck so far. I'm really enjoying playing it. It's got a lot of really fun synergies into it. Quickly, I'm going to show everyone Arsham so that way you guys know what I'm talking about. See, I don't think I have any Arsham decks. I try to stay away from the overpowered cards. Because it's one thing when you know you can win with the strongest card in the game. It's a lot funner to beat the strongest card in the game. So this is Arsham. At the start of the game, +1 max energy, shuffle 15 random cards into your deck. So your deck is just absolutely massive. So 12 plus 15, that's a 27 card deck. You don't really get to have a game plan. You just kind of hope you get a game plan that works. I think we'll go ahead and jump right back into this one. Really enjoying the Scarred deck. It's got a lot of fun synergies. Appreciate everyone tuning in to play the OTA with me. Ooh, it's an Elysium game. These are fun. So each card is going to cost 1 less for us. So our turn 1 play, as it's been the past couple of turns, is going to be the Hood. The Hood gives us the Demon, which is 1/6 typically, but in this one it'll be a 0/6. And we get our Death, so that'll be nice. We're going to go Shauna. Shauna puts add a random 1-cost card to each location, so each guy is going to fill out here. See if we can get more things for Carnage to eat. Plus it'll make Mockingbird cheaper, and the more things Carnage eats, it'll make Death cheaper. So as you can see, the kind of deal with this deck is make the cards as cheap as possible, play them out. Oh, see, that's super nice. So our Mockingbird is a 2-cost here. We're going to go ahead, I think we'll play her out here. And then we'll eat Watu and the Hood, poor guys. It's a worthy sacrifice for the cause. So we get our Death cheaper. And we're getting a Tuma. So I don't really want to play into this location. The next card you play switches sides. I don't really want to give them anything. So that's going to make things a tad bit more difficult for me. If we Killmonger, we're going to get rid of our Black Knight and our Ant-Man, which is going to make our Death cost 2 less. And then that'll be a 3/12. I think we're going to go ahead and go with that. Ooh, and they're going to Annihilus us. So Annihilus pushes any negative cost cards over to your opponent's side. So we just got that Void, unfortunately. We'll give them Nico. And we'll hold off to next turn, because as it stands next turn now, we have 3, 3, and then 0. So that'll be a whole turn. We're kind of not going to expect a flurry of like 28 power on the last turn. Ooh. All cards have -3. That's not fun. So if we get Tuma here, Nico's going to change us into a demon. So we're just going to go ahead and make the demon a demon, as funny as that sounds. Then we'll Tuma here, and we'll Death here. I think this is our best chance. They're for sure winning this lane. I don't even think it's smart to waste our energy or our power to contest this. We play the Atuma here. It gets rid of the -8, puts a 10 here. Oh, they're snapping. They're pretty confident. I wonder what they're confident about, because they've kind of played what they're going to do already. I don't know what their in-game here is. I think we'll play this one through. I'm don't want to snap them back, but I think we're going to do okay. So what are they, what's their final thing going to be at here? Oh, they're going to Shang-Chi there. And they're going to Scar here. Oh no. We're going to end up losing by 1. That's okay. That was a pretty close game. I don't think we could have played that one out any better than what we did. Alright, so we played that one a little bit. Breaking even with it, so we're going to change pace. We are going to go to the Wolf Clog. The Wolf Clog is really fun. I gotta show you guys a little bit of the synergies if we can get the collection to load. Wolf Clog. So the basis of this deck is you get Werewolf by Night. After you play a card, move there to gain +2 power if it has an on reveal. So Werewolf by Night is going to jump around from location to location, building its power up. And we just took it out of the deck. That's not what we intended to do. Go back. Werewolf. There we go. We need you in the deck, buddy. You're the star of the show. So each one of these cards is an on-reveal effect, of course, besides Ajax and Atuma. The Hood, we've seen him in the last one. He's a -3, and he gives you a demon, which is a 1/6. You got Rocket Raccoon. If your opponent played a card here, +4 power, so he becomes a 1/5. Nico Minoru, just probably one of the best cards, if not the best card in Marvel Snap. You get 6 different spells. Each one of them is just an abundantly powerful object. I would call her my Swiss Army knife. I try to put her in any deck I can. You got Hazmat. Affect all other cards with -1 power. This seems like a downgrade. Like, you don't want your cards having -1 power. But she synergizes really well with Ajax, who has a +1 power for each card and played affected with negative power. So these two work as a 2-card package in this to kind of have a big payout. So you kind of relocate the power from other cards into Ajax, plus you have your opponent's board that you can affect with Hazmat. So it just ends up being this huge stat stick at the end. You got White Widow. Add a Widow's Kiss to your opponent's side. This has -3 power disabled if your opponent's side is full. So you're kind of clogging them up with the cards so far that we have. You get Beast, which is rest in peace to Beast. He is my favorite Marvel character outside of Magneto. And they just keep nerfing this guy and taking away his ability to be a good card. But we're not going to let them take that from us. We are still going to play our Beast. Got Kate Bishop, who is another Swiss Army knife. Oops. She has... Oh, I keep clicking off. There we go. 4 different arrows she puts into your hand. Each one of them have a different effect. Combination of Nico and Kate Bishop is a really nice package to have. They do a lot of really great things. Viper, one of your other cards here with the lowest power switches sides. So if you do something as like, you know, you play the Hood out, you can Viper it over to their side. Or if you want to Viper your White Widow into that side as well, you're just continuously clogging them up. Shang-Chi. We call him Shang-Cheese because he's the cheesiest card in the game. He destroys all enemy cards here that have 10 or more power. He is just a premium card, a tech card to keep in your deck. When they go over the top of your game plan, you can kind of neutralize them with Shang-Chi. And then we got Atuma, which Atuma is another buff card, so we just kind of put him in here, see what he's about. He is another way to get rid of the Hood because we don't want that -3 power. So we have 2 ways to get rid of the hood. Actually 3 if you're counting the beast too, because you could pick them back up at the end if you don't want them on your board. So yeah, this is kind of our package. We're going to see how this does. I picked this up from one of my older decks that I just kind of pieced together. I love playing Werewolf by Night. So I'm hoping with these relative changes he can still be viable. We get Sinister London. Any card we play here is going to be played into another random location, making our on reveals happen, you know, twice. This is typically a good location, but when you're playing Werewolf by Night, you kind of have to conserve your board space. You only have 12 slots, and you need your wolf bouncing around in between, so you have to keep your slots open. I think we're going to hold off from doing anything here. We're going to see what they are about. They're going to Sunspot. Oh, man. And they got a Red Hulk. That's not fun. And we get nowhere. So our whole deck is on reveal based, and this stops on reveals. So this is a pretty good time to just go ahead and know that if they snap, we're leaving. We're out of here. But we're going to play our Rocket Raccoon into 1. Or see if we can't get anything. No. Typically, you want your Rocket Raccoon. Oh, but that's a non-reveal, so we don't get to play it there. That's, see, this is a bummer of a location for us. For the sake of power, we're gonna pick up our Rocket Raccoon, and that is our cue to leave. We will see you later. We do not have a good matchup into these locations. Try to queue into another one. That's the cool thing about Marvel Snap. If you play your game plan out perfectly, you can still totally be screwed by the locations. The randomness of this game was what keeps it so refreshing. If you could just play it and your game plan went accordingly every time, there'd be no fun. Alright. Check to see if he's an Arsham deck. He is not. His mom did say this is his last game, so I hope he has a good game. Are we going to guess where they want to go with Rocket, or are we going to save Rocket? I think we should save Rocket. And I didn't play a card out that time, so it was a good save. So we seen TVA earlier. TVA only makes it a 4-card game, or 4-turn game. Limbo makes it a 7-card game, and we do draw our werewolf, so this is looking to be a pretty good thing. So we're going to save all of our on reveals so we get our wolf on the board so we can start bouncing him up, powering him up. Ooh, this will be a lot of fun. So Wolverine is typically in a destroy deck. If you have Wolverine, you're a destroy deck. But we get our werewolf out, our fancy werewolf split, the purple crackle, super fun. And we can start bouncing. So Nico is going to give us the wolf to jump here, and Kate Bishop will jump the wolf back to here. So that's 2 plus 4, that's already a 6-cost wolf. Yep, so looks like they're gonna eat this. We're gonna have to watch out for the cloning vats. Venom in the cloning vats is pretty devastating for us, because cloning vats puts an extra card into their hand. They're gonna run out of hand space pretty quick, though. That's one thing they've got to keep into account. Yeah, they're blocked, so they can't draw next turn, but they can play their Venom here again, and that Venom's just gonna keep growing and growing and growing. Alright, so let's try to clog them up a little bit. So we'll play our Acid Arrow there. We'll play our White Widow there. And then we will play Basic Arrow here. And then we'll play... No, we're going to keep it at that. So our wolf's going to jump back and forth a couple of times here, gain a little bit of more power for us. Ooh, acid arrow there. He'll jump. White Widow, she doesn't do nothing. Still get him to jump. Basic arrow back there. And he'll jump back over one more time. That's already a 10 powered wolf. We like to see that. And they're just going to continue eating stuff. If they have a death, they are definitely doing very well for themselves. There's that venom getting bigger. We would like to draw our Shang-Chi. We're going to go ahead and with the Heimdall's scared face because, boy, is that a big venom they have over there now. There's that Shang-Chi we were hoping. We did get our Christmas present. We don't want to use him yet, I don't think. For the sake of our werewolf, we're going to bounce it over here. And then we're going to pick our cards up over here. That venom is just massive at this point. And this is why we call him Shang-Chi's. They are building themselves up a devastating lane over here. 68 power lane. I don't know if we're staying during that snap. I think that is our cue to get out of here. Cloning Vats with Venom is a pretty devastating combo. One of the biggest tools in this game is knowing when to leave and when to double down. Appreciate everyone in chat. Make sure to like the stream. We get no turn 1 play here. We have 3 costs, 3 costs, 4 costs, 5 costs. We don't even have a play for turn 2 necessarily yet. Looks like we are facing... Yeah, exactly, Charlie. Looks like we are playing another destroy deck. Nova typically indicates a destroy deck for us. We'll be mindful of that. Destroy seems really strong right now since the update today. So we're going to go ahead and play White Widow. Castle Blackstone, the players winning here gets +1 energy. So we're going to hit him with a -3 here. Hopefully that's enough to win us some extra energy next turn. Oh, that is nice. We clogged this lane up. So we're not going to get the extra energy, but they can't play something here to eat these cards, and that is not good for them. So, oh, yep. See, they did not like that. That's always fun. We'll hit him with the beast Leonardo DiCaprio. How's it going, Charlie? How you doing tonight? All right. Load ourselves into another one here. We get our Swiss Army knife, Nico Minoru. Such a great card, such a fantastic piece. And then Black Vortex. So any card we play here is going to become a... Any card we play here is going to become a 6-cost card. So that'll give us a free big energy card. I don't think we want to do anything necessarily here. Kind of feel them out, see what their game plan is. They do have a relatively big deck. So yeah, I'm glad we kind of waited on this, because now we get Nico's Destroy here. We can destroy this hood, get to draw 2 more cards. Anytime you can draw cards in this game, it is so, so nice. Makes your game plan more consistent. So we get our demon. We'll destroy him. We'll draw 2 more cards. Oh, we're hoping for our werewolf by night. We do not get our werewolf by night, but that is okay. I think we're going to White Widow middle. It's important to win Crown City because adjacent locations get +4, so as you can see, we are getting +4 to these 2 locations. We like that. And this looks like a good lane to Beast. Beast will pick these cards up, put them back in our hand if we want to next turn. I think we'll go ahead and do that. No! He acid arrows us. He ruins our plans.
On the Switch, he could like record his session.
Oh, that is not fun. But it happens. I still think we might be able to do some damage here. So I think we will Hazmat. And then we'll Hawkeye. See how this goes. Up on top of Juice's enclosure. He never chats on his own chat.
It's cool to see you guys switch places.
I think if we Shang-Chi this turn, we're going to delete their Giganto, and I'm sure they're not necessarily expecting that, and then next turn we can play our Hazmat out into the following location. I think that's what we'll do. So goodbye, Giganto. Power must be controlled. Oh, there's our werewolf by night. He was sleeping at the bottom of the deck. 18 power is huge. So we're going to hope that's enough to win there, and we'll play our demon here for a 24 power play. It's only 1 more cube. We'll go ahead and risk it. See what they got. They got a Kyera, and they got a Marvel Boy. Uh-oh. I think we win this. And we do. Man, I love Ajax. 18 power is so massive for a card. He wins this lane by himself. That was a nice 2-cube win there. Felt really, really good. Even with the star of our show, Werewolf by Night, being at the power. Ooh, looks like we get a nice mission here. Oh, does that mean we get our Kate Bishop finally? We do. We get 500 gold. And we get our Kate Bishop variant. I love this variant. We will for sure set that as our favorite. It is so cool. Kate Bishop is Hawkeye's daughter, and this season was all about the young Avengers, all about the next generation, so really cool to see the young kids getting some love. Cards that release were like Wiccan and Speed. Those are Scarlet Witch's daughter. Let's go to our collection, see if we can't level up our Kate Bishop thing. That way she doesn't have a weird gray border. There she is. Oh, that is such a nice variant. Can only make it an epic, and that's okay, because the whole thing is purple. Look at that. That is so cool. collection track. We'll get our credits. And we'll see what we get out of our collector's reserve. You can get credits, you can get boosters, you can get variants, which are different things to make the cards look cooler. We get credits. That's nice. I wonder if we can upgrade Kate again. Oh, we can. Make Kate legendary. Oh, it is such a cool card. Get our boosters. We'll go ahead and we'll get out of here now. Man, I'm super happy about this. I've been waiting for this variant for a while. Let's see if we can show off Flavano's art. He is definitely my favorite artist in the whole game. Flavano does such good work. This is the Okio from Black Panther. Obviously, the beloved Hawkeye Kate Bishop. He does this Marvel Boy variant, which is just super, super cool. Then this Iron Lad one. This is gotta be one of the best variants in the whole game. The whole just screaming animation, everything with them, it is super, super cool. Then the gold and the gold flare. He does this Legion, which is just psychotic. Legion is Professor X's son, and he has telekinesis powers, but he cannot control them. Not at all. He does the Heimdall. Super, super cool. And then this is an ultimate variant. So as you can see here, ultimate variants cost a ton of tokens. And he does Thanos's. Thanos does a bunch of different things with his stones. Another just excellent variant. Flavano does not get enough credit in the game, in my opinion. Shops re-rolled too, so we'll be able to go collect 25 free credits. See, like this is an ultimate variant. You can get these collector tokens, and it's how you kind of get the new cards. And you have to use those to get the variants. I love collecting the variants. It's my favorite part of the game, honestly. You can buy the variants, of course, which if you spend real money, you can do it. But like, we got 500 gold from the season pass. I try to do the season pass every month. It's $10. You get a bunch of gold out of it, and that's kind of how I've been getting my variants. But yeah, you get. I have 613 now, and you can see a lot of these are like 1,200. There's a couple 700 ones. I always do this random thing. This random thing feels like the best bang for your buck. You get a random variant out of it, and then you fill up this track, and you can get another one of them.
Go to OBS real quick. Do you know how to get to it?
Yeah, I pinned it.
Yeah. Turn the mic down just a little bit. You get a little reverberation from it.
Good.
Yeah, that should be good.
Cool. Alright,
Kind of do like a little
so we got some new missions, win matches. That's what we always try to do, and play a 5-cost card. Jump into another one with our Wolfclaw deck. This has been winning for us. These are all new cards too. A lot of these cards have been changed or updated. I try to put a lot of them into one deck so we can kind of see what they're like. We get our Hawkeye right in the first time go. Pretty excited about that. The player head out here. See how he does. Summon our demon to our hand. We get Limbo, so this will be an extra turn for us. And there's our werewolf. That's exciting. We will hold off on playing anything until next turn. We get our wolf on the board, so that way he jumps around. Ooh, the copycat. What did they steal? They stole our rocket raccoon. As we stated, we'll put our wolf on the board so he can start jumping around. they got themselves a nice Hawkeye variant too. So we'll start getting this guy to jump around. We'll play our White Widow out, and then we'll play our Hawkeye out. So he'll jump twice. He's not an Arson deck, is he? He is. And I do not like playing against Arson. His hand is full, so he won't be able to draw next turn. Clogging him up. Our Wolf will jump. And then we're going to Kate Bishop. Wolf will jump one more time. So, we will... This is where your play lines get really tricky with the Werewolf by Night, because there's a lot of choices we can do here. I think we want to beast these cards into our hand again, because they'll make them cheap, so that way we can play them again and bounce our Wolf even more. And then I think we are going to Acid Arrow, clog their location up, get our Wolf to jump, so that's 2 more times. And I think we will Nico, because that'll get the Wolf to jump a 3rd time. So that's 2, 4, 6. So that'll be a 12 power Wolf, and he'll be in this location. But we got to remember, Nico's going to destroy our next card we play. So we'll pick these cards up. The Wolf will jump. Acid Arrow. They're running out of space on their side of the board. They can only play 4 more cards. Get our big dog over there. Uh-oh. And we have our 2-card package here with Ajax and Hazmat. That's really, really good to see. I want to clog them here, but we do risk it. So I think we're going to Hood here. Wolf will jump. We'll shoot a Widow's Bite there. Oh, we got to remember. See, I almost forgot there. Kate is going to Nico is going to destroy the next card we play. So first we'll do that. Then we will White Widow. Then we will Hood. Or maybe we do this first. A lot of play-by-play things here you got to focus on. So Pim Arrow, the Hood, White Widow, and then Viper. This will give us the max amount of bounces for our Wolf. Oh. So we will unfortunately not be able to clog them up like we wanted to on that location, but they will be clogged in the middle. And we did draw our Shang-Chi to kill the blob for sure. So we'll clog them up here. Our Wolf will jump, and he will be safe. Oh.
He jumped back though, but you got him beat.
We got him beat here. That is a good thing. And we do have this vicious combo. My favorite combo right now. Hazmat into Ajax. I'm very confident we're going to win this. So we are absolutely going to snap. The question is, when we Werewolf, it's going to jump back here, and I think that's okay. I think we're okay with that. We're going to give them this lane, because our Ajax is just going to be massive. His board is completely full. Oh, wow. This is a very crazy stay on their behalf. They will pay the full price. Our Ajax is huge. That's a 28 power Ajax and a 19 power Werewolf by Night. This is exactly how you want this deck to end up turning out. It's really cool to be able to see that happen. We will give them the fist bump. They acknowledge that that was a cool play. Respect. That was really cool to see this all play out like that. This is exactly how I wanted the deck to go. You get your big stat stick with Ajax, then you get your Werewolf by Night who grew the entire game. That was cool. We are rewarded with 4 cubes. We'll move on to the next one.
I put that in Discord. Holy cow.
We are rewarded with a mission. Alright. So right off the back, these are weird things. Let's see. This border was a PAX exclusive border. So this person, it was able to make it to PAX East this year. So you know that they are very serious about this game. So you have to respect what they do right off the rip. Play our hood. Give us our demon. We have our beast in our hand to bounce them back in. And they are a destroy deck. X23 is very indicative of destroy. She is a crucial part of it. Oh man. It's hard to play against destroy right now. We will go ahead and White Widow this middle location. It is a cool card. It's a max Greek variant.
That's dope.
Ooh, and we are rewarded for Christmas. We get our Werewolf by Night again. And get the head pull, the black and white head pull. That's so cool.
That is a cool card.
We will pick these cards up. This will get our wolf to jump one time this turn. Oh. Like Killmonger, it's a nice play for them. That'll move their X23. That'll give them their Deadpool back. That clears out our -3 power. We are quite happy about. Get our wolf to jump. Oh, that's nice. Then this is Kunlun. So when a card moves here, give it +2 power. So that's an extra power boost for our guy. We have 5 energy, and I think the play we want to make is White Widow into Hazmat into Hawkeye. I think that's what we want to do. So we will White Widow here. We will Hazmat here, or Kate Bishop here, and then we will Hazmat back here. I think that is our play. Get our wolf to jump. Jumps again. And he's going to go ahead and jump one more time for us. Awesome. So our Ajax is massive. I think the play... So, Ajax is an ongoing card, and Onslaught Citadel doubles the effect of this. So if he's a 17 now, he's just going to be absolutely huge. He'll be a 27 if we play him here. And then because we don't want our power to stay in one lane, we'll play Rocket Raccoon here, because I think they're going to fill this location so they don't have the damage from Widow's Bite. And they just end up retreating. This was another good game where we were going to get both cards to play out. Werewolf by Night was going to jump here, get 5 more powers. He would have been 18 plus 6 plus 5, so this would have been in the 30s. This would have been in the 30s. There's not much they could do there. Another good game. You want to jump on here?
No, you're good, man.
Cool. We will play another one. You see Nami in the stroller? Wakanda Embassy, all cards in our hand get +2. Oh, look at this. See, this is what you want to see. So, turn 1, we have our combo basically set. Now we just need our side pieces. We got Ajax, we got Hazmat, we got Werewolf by Night. Those are all the cards you want to see.
She jumps as soon as you pay attention to
We're going to keep skipping our turns here. We want our wolf on the board before we start doing anything. They're not doing anything. We're kind of feeling each other out here. It's a stalemate. We will break the stalemate. We got to get our wolf on the board so he can start jumping around, being the crazy guy he is. They're going to magic, so they're going to make this a 7-turn game. They must have a big combo that they have to get out. That is okay with us. To get our wolf to start jumping, we will do this. We miss with our rocket raccoon, that's okay.
That rocket's crazy.
He is pretty cool. Okay, so having game knowledge is a big part of this. Trying to make sure you can see what your opponent's doing will give you the ability whether or not you want to stay or not. They have a Jubilee, which gives them an extra draw. They have a Magic, which is going to give them an extra draw. And then they have a Super Scroll. All of those things tell me that this is a Living Tribunal deck. Living Tribunal splits your power evenly across all locations. So we're going to Kate Bishop, and then we're going to pick our White Widow back up, because the more negative power we can give them, the better this is going to be for us. Plus we get our wolf jumping. Always a good time. Get the Acid Arrow, which you love to see. Look at that Iron Man variant. Holy cow. That is so cool.
Wow, that looks sick.
Oh, man.
What is that, a Venomized Iron Man?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give him the hard eyes on that one.
That one's dope.
Whoa. See, I don't think they understand, though, that they're in a lot of trouble here. Let's see. Trying to think about this, sometimes I forget to explain what I'm doing. So we want an Acid Arrow, try to clog this. Then we're going to Grappling Arrow. These are on reveal, so these will get our wolf to jump. He's pretty confident, but I think I am too. I think I feel pretty good about this. So this will jump our wolf 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This will clog this lane up if he lets us. And then we're going to negative associate all of his power. Yeah, I'm not sure you're going to be too thrilled with the results on this, though. Yeah.
That werewolf is vicious.
So we are going to Nico. Nico into Hood, into Ajax. I think this is our best chance to win here. I'm curious what he thinks is going to win for him. This has got to be Living Tribunal. I think he's going to end up losing his cubes. He was a little overconfident with this. It was a Living Tribunal. I don't think he wins. He does not. It was a good game, though. Hit him with a fist bump. This is just another really good game where the Wolf and the Ajax combo just seems to be very, very strong into this meta. Get us to 95. Get some more boosters for our Ajax guy. This is a really underrated card. Not very many people are expecting this. Load up another one.
You can go wrong you want.
We got our wolf in our opening hand. Always good to see. We got our hazmat again, so we're only looking for our Ajax to complete that combo that has been just devastating us. And I think after learning this deck for so long, when you have those three pieces in your hand, I think you're free to snap. I think it's not an automatic win, but I think it's close enough to being an automatic win. So they've got a hood. And they've got Wakanda Industry, so this hood cannot be destroyed, so I hope he had other plans for him. It's unfortunate for him. We're going to wait for our wolf to get online. Alright, I'm liking our chances here so far. I'm curious what their game plan is, because their hand's almost full. They kind of got to play a card out this turn. Are they a werewolf by night jump? Ooh, they're a Dark Hawk deck. That is a sick variant, dude. Super cool. I think the way we're going to do this is White Widow in Danger Room, and then Hood into the Baxter building. Moon Knight. He's going to get rid of one of our cards. Oh, that's unfortunate. What card did he get rid of? I didn't see that. He got rid of his White Widow. And we got rid of our Hazmat. That stinks. That definitely stinks. We got a rock. So this is not looking good for us, because they got rid of our Hazmat. We really don't have our Ajax. We really aren't drawing a good plan up here. So I think if they end up snapping, we're out of here. It's a good thing to have. We're going to pick up our White Widow, and I think we are going to Demon. Ooh. They copied a Tuma. Copycat. So a very important thing to note here is Copycat will take the card at the bottom of your deck, so you know you're not going to ever get that card. So the real thing is here, do we make a gutsy call and say that they're going to... I don't think so. Oh man, this is hard. I feel like they're going to play their Darkhawk here. If they play Darkhawk here, they're all but pulverized. So I think this is the way. I think we might have a good chance here. Oh, and we did call it. Darkhawk goes down. Shang-Chi just rips this thing's face open. Power must be controlled. We are going to White Widow them again. And our Nico will pull our wolf back over one more time. And we do end up pulling this one out. We win all 3 locations. This was a great win because we did not have the cards we needed to pull off our combo. But there is a reason we call him Shang-Chi's, and that is because he wins free games. Destroying your enemy card that is 10 or more power, you really get rid of their big plan. Like if our wolf got Shang-Chi, we would lose for sure. Very, very happy with how this deck's playing out. It's fun. And we're climbing. Get another mission. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. It's a fun one. There's spaghetti in there for you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a little bit. We got a mispicked toad at work. We got like a whole toad of food from another store.
Nice.
Perishable, so we couldn't sell it. So Jackie wrote it off. She was there. So I brought some. We got a whole box of that that Cracker Barrel cheese.
Nice.
So I brought some of that, and there was like 2 tuna sandwiches. I ate one at work.
So, Pet Mansion forces you to play all cards at this location. I think that gives us a pretty good chance for a Rocket Raccoon to play. Hopefully he plays a card. He does, so our Rocket's going to be a 1/5 now. Look at that Rocket. Oh, man. This is such a good little setup here. So, Nico, one of her amazing spells, she turns the next card you play into a demon. Hood puts a demon in your hand, but he's a -3. You don't want to deal with a -3. So you can make 2 hoods like this. We'll get 1 in our hand, and the hood will become 1. And then next turn we can beast and pick it all back up. Nico into hood, and then boom, we got another one. We will pick these guys back up, put them right back in our hand. I'm not sure what their plan is, but they've got a Wolverine down, which means it could be a destroy deck. He likes my beast, that's cool. Oh man, let's see, what's our next play here? I think we will just Atuma. We'll get a big, giant stat stick Atuma down. So he does have destroy qualities. It's kind of weird to see destroy with Nebula. He's almost clogged up there. So far we don't have our Wolf. We don't have our Hazmat. We do have our Ajax. I think we will put our Ajax down, because we do have this nice little combo of Demon, Rocket, Demon, Nico, and then Hawkeye. So maybe that'll bring us some power. He fills this location. And he green goblins us. That's unfortunate. He's gonna eat the location. I wonder if this has a chance to be a Galactus deck. I think it does have the chance. Oh, and we are rewarded. We draw our Hazmat. So we will for sure Hazmat. We will Demon. We will Demon. We will Rocket. We will Demon. We will Nico. But maybe we want to play our Hazmat out to give more power here last. So we will Nico. We will. Oh, she needs to be last. We don't want her destroying any of our cards. So we will Demon. We will Demon. We will Rocket. We will Hazmat, and then we will Nico. I like this. He played 1 card. I wonder what he's doing. I don't think he has any chance of winning this. Oh, he's a destroyer deck. Did we end up losing this? 6, 7? Oh, we win by 1. We win by 1 there. Pull out another victory. I think we are now on a 3 or 4 win streak with this deck. It's pretty cool to see. Alright. We will keep running it. We seem to be winning quite frequently with this deck. Definitely going to go ahead and save this one. I think once we lose, we'll play one more deck I have another deck queued up. It is a Nimrod deck. So Gamma Lab, it'll turn any card here into a Hulk after turn 3. And we have a Shang-Chi's loaded up. So if they play a bunch of cards here, which they typically do, we will be able to destroy all of them. And there is the first Hulk we will be destroying. Oh, you poor unfortunate person. You have no idea what's coming for you. And we get a bar with no name. Interesting. This is why sometimes you are rewarded for being patient in the first couple of turns. We will play our Nico here. She's going to destroy it. We want to get our hood. Because if we can get our hood and we can get -3 power here, we automatically win this one. Our own Nico. And their demon. So they are going to fill this location up. Ooh. Oh, yes. We get the werewolf by night. Oh, but we can't play it because we don't want it to be destroyed. I think we'll do this. We will fill this location up for them. Give me the hood. Oh. We only have 3 cards left in our deck. We have 3 turns, so I think that guarantees us a hood. I am feeling really confident. I have my Wolf, I have my Shang-Chi, I have Ajax, I have Hazmat. I feel good about this. So the last card we will draw will be the hood to seal our victory here. This will be a pretty fun one. Oh man, this is really cool. This is a good way to win this. This is why Shang-Chi is so strong. This is going to delete 48 power. And we're going to win with -4 here. We won that one. And... oh no, our wolf jumped! But it's not going to matter because our Shang-Chi is going to pull it back. And there it is. With 2 cards, we end up winning it. This deck is super versatile. It is doing so good, and we're all the way back up to 96 with it. That is really cool. So that is definitely going to be one that we save and we continue to play quite a bit. But for the sake of some diversity, I think we'll switch it up and play one more deck tonight. I had one more loaded up, and I wanted to give this a test. This is the Nimrod deck. So this gives us 2 cards that were changed today in the OTA. Destroyer. He used to destroy all cards no matter where it was located. And now he only destroys cards at other locations. And I got some cool skins for this guy. Steampunk and Spirit of Thor. And then Atuma. Obviously we've been playing him in almost every deck. He feels like he's really good now. Destroy your cards here with less power. So if we go turn 4 into Atuma, and then turn 5 into Nimrod, he's going to destroy it there. And then we go turn 6 into Destroyer. That's just a combo that's going to spread so much power out across the map. So we'll go ahead and give this deck a go. Old enough to drive the Quinjet. there's our Nico. I think we're going to hold off on this. We have to see the brand new deck. It's going to take me a little bit to pick up how these combos work out. Kind of just put pieces together. That's a cool part about this, is deck building is like putting together a puzzle. He is a Billie Eilish main. And he is a big dude. Oh, he's a... See? Gotta check that. He's an Arshan Jack. No, just Scallion. It fills our hands so we don't get to draw our own cards. Play Medusa in the center. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's going to get blown up by the Negasonic. And we get Elysium. Huh. This is definitely an interesting game so far. So I think we will Nico into Mr. Sinister. Alright, I am not sticking around. Went over in the beginning. Arshan decks, when they snap, we kind of let them have their game. We will load it up for another one. Appreciate everyone in the chat sticking around, experimenting with new cards with me. This is my first time live streaming ever. Despite being on Dad's a bunch. We get Lamora. We're really hoping to see... Oh man, see, this is Arshan again. 23 cards, a snap. We will let them have their game. Have a good time. It's just smart. It is the best deck in the meta right now. If they are confident that they're going to win, I am confident they are going to win as well. I'm not going to waste extra cubes on them. Yeah, I'll definitely be streaming more. Now that I'm getting a little bit of a hang for it, I'll just jump on here and do some random streams. So we get the Nimrod. That is awesome. We get Nimrod and we have Carnage, so at least we know that we're going to be able to at least show you guys what the somewhat of the game plan is. We'll let Nico roll a couple of times. Ooh, they get their own Nico. I love Nico, man. Such a cool card. And we get a Tuma. So far, we're going to be patient here. I don't want to do anything because turn 4, turn 5, and then turn 6, that's what we're looking at right now. So we'll Tuma into one of these lanes, and then we'll Nimrod into another one, or the same one, and then it'll split, and then we'll Carnage, and you'll get to see how this plays out. It's pretty cool. So, just for the sake of playing something out, we'll make our Tuma that much bigger. And we will play that Tuma out. Hi, Kalu. They got their own Atuma. Give us Venom. No, that's okay. So, we will Nimrod. This Nimrod's going to be destroyed at the end of the turn and go here and then to here. He's boosting up his Atuma as well. Ooh, and he's an Electro Atuma deck. That's fun. Boom. Shoots there, shoots there. Spreads out some power for us. I was really hoping to get Venom to show you guys the full combo, but I think this is still going to work out just fine. So we will eat this one. It'll split here, and it'll split here. Actually, I think we got to do this vice versa. We'll eat this one. It'll go here and then here. A tumor will destroy it, and then it'll go here and then here. So we will go ahead and play out our death onto this one. Now you get the cool pinball effect of Nimrod. He's a really fun card. He just takes a lot of different measures in order to make him actually work. See, I think they're sitting here now debating on whether or not they want to stay during this. They do, so we'll see how this plays out. And unfortunately for them, it is not going to play out well. Oh man, it is. 13 and 13 was enough to beat 12 and 12. But as you can see, the pinball effect of these guys, I put too much in the middle here. I should have put my death over here then. But you start off with one Nimrod. We ended up able to create 4 of them. What just happened? Yeah, we're going to give him the Captain Marvel. Oh well. Where were you? We needed you. You failed us, Venom. They just updated Venom in this one too, so now when you eat someone with Venom, he goes, "We are Venom." That's still cool to get the basics of how that deck plays out. Show you guys what the game plan exactly is. Always love a good murder world when you have a Deadpool in your hands. Deadpool's a fun card. Whenever you destroy him, he doubles his power. So you just want to keep killing Deadpool as many times as you can. Poor guy.
I remember playing him in the early decks.
Yeah, he's been in the game in a long time. I think we'll just hold off. We'll play our Nico, so the next time we play Deadpool, we get to destroy him one more time. Is this a bot? This is giving me bot tendencies. Because unfortunately, unless this is a Phoenix Force deck, multiple mana is never played by humans. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is there are sometimes bots. Yeah, this is a move deck. Move is so hard to play in this game. I definitely think we're playing a bot. I think this is unfortunate because bots are typically free wins for us. So we'll play Deadpool. No, see, we had Nico and we were going to destroy Deadpool, but now a better plan here is to destroy X-22. So this is actually going to play out really well for us. We're going to get a bunch of energy from this. So if we play X-22, we're going to snap this. It's going to be destroyed once. Karmatage makes things happen twice. So if we play Killmonger, it's going to destroy this 2 more times. On turn 5, we're going to have 8 energy. There she is. She's destroyed once. We're going to be able to draw 2 cards. There's our Atuma and our Venom. Oh, we are sitting really nice now. We'll get to one more time. And he's going to destroy her one more time. So each time she gets destroyed, she gives us another energy. So now we're sitting at 8 energy. That is just brilliant, honestly. So we can do this, which is really fun. I think that's what we want to do. So he gives 2+ power to the next card you play. Again, this is going to happen twice. So this will be a 10 power Nimrod. And Deadpool's just laughing. 2, 4. That is 10 power. That is one hefty Nimrod. They get their move stuff to move. And you can do all the moving you want, buddy. I don't think it matters very much. We are going to destroy her, and Destroyer will destroy Nimrod once, and then it'll destroy it twice. So we're going to watch this pinball effect happen again. It's going to be really fun. So they're going to Heimdall. Again, I'm going to remind everyone this is a bot. There's no way you should stay in here. Any human's going to know better. X23 is going to pinball. Oh no. I think because of X23 bouncing here, it screwed us. That's unfortunate. Hey, Deadpool emote me. Oh, we'll give him the other Deadpool emote. That's funny. That's alright. That is alright. A little bit random with the Nimrod deck. Not as consistent as the Wolf Clog one. This is a turn 7 game. Make sure they're not an Arsham deck. We're dead. And we can, oh man, we're gonna X23 too. This is a cool X23 variant. A goose. Not a goose. And we get Altar of Death. Oh man, that's a snap. We're going to destroy our X23. We're going to destroy our Deadpool. And Altar of Death. Every time you play a card here, you destroy it. You get +2 energy the next time. So, we are going to get a bunch of energy by playing like this. So this guy's going to give our Deadpool +2. So it'll be a 4. And then we're going to destroy him. And he will be an 8. So this will give us 2, 4. Next turn we will have an extra 4 energy. So we will have 8 energy next turn. He definitely needs to change his underwear. He's getting murdered too much, he says. So, I wonder if it works like this. Oh, he's leaving. He wants no part of that. You get Deadpool so big, it's just so hard to contend with. Next turn, he would end up being 16, and then the following turn, 32. So it's just a snowball. I think we're going to play one more, and I think we're going to hop off of here.
I should send a picture of that radio to Chris. That's an old radio. Probably isn't good radio.
We got 2 Nimrods now, huh? So we have the combo. On turn 4 we'll go with Tuma, turn 5 we'll go Nimrod, and then turn 6 we'll go Venom. So we do have a cool ping-ponging effect that's going to happen in the later turns. We're going to see what they are. Not an Arsham. I don't think we're going to bother to play X23. Last 2 times we played her out, she's kind of screwed us. Alright. We got one more turn. There we go. We will be able to Nimrod next turn with our Atuma, making sure they're just taking power from our cards with Cassandra Nova. We will Nimrod. They look like they might be a Silver Surfer deck. So, we will Venom. I don't think we're winning this one, but just for the sake of the last time, we'll watch the pinball effect happen. I think they're going to end up Silver Surfering me here. That's for sure a Surfer. Yep. We might actually win this. Nice! We pull it out. That's a cool win. What just happened? What just happened? They're upset. We're going to give them the shrug again, and we'll give them the Leonardo DiCaprio to finish it off. That was pretty funny. Alright guys, I appreciate everyone tuning in with me tonight. We'll jump off of here. Thanks again for stopping in. Don't forget to like the stream,